Different color money in my pockets look like Teletubbies. Rapper checking in, little nigga, I'm about to tell you something.
So we know Champagne life is going downhill. This nigga is done. The destruction of Drake. Drake Aubrey Graham.
So over the last week, or really the last couple of days, we have finally gotten the battle we have been wanting for the greater part of the last 2 decades.
Man, I ain't been wanting this. You know why? Because I knew Drake would be losing. I ain't been wanting this shit. I knew he would lose. I knew he would. You can never battle with a nigga from Compton.
Star of our generation. The beef has actually pushed Drake into a very tough position. I'm talking about people in clubs booing when his music comes on.
No way. Okay, but realistically though, they playing a diss track. Like, you know, it was bound to hear that, nigga. Nobody gonna cheer for Drake, bro. He's known to be a pedophile. Nobody gonna cheer for him. But if you put on his any other song that's not directed towards somebody, they will be, hey. But since it's the diss, you can't play that bullshit, bruh. What's wrong with you? That's crazy.
And now the whole internet is clowning him and dancing to him being called a creeper. Even the biggest Drake stans in the world would have to admit this damaged his reputation like a big dirty smudge on a brand new Pro Club t-shirt.
Yeah, no, it's pretty
These
bad,
are two
though.
artists who I have followed for a very long time. And despite their subject matter and overall catalogs being
Twitch in the description, goddamn Discord, goddamn IG, goddamn, bro.
Completely different, they have always been compared in talks about the best rapper of the generation or the best rapper alive.
I mean, that's Drake.
The underdog.
That's Drake.
That's extremely hungry, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe it was you that was like, is Kendrick Lamar your biggest competition, like, in this generation or whatever? Yeah. And I think that Kendrick has, like, the utmost potential, man.
It should be noted here that people used to say the big 3 rappers were Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole. But recently, Mr. Folding Clothes went and etched his own face off of that monument of rap, but that really might have been in his best interest. Apparently, Schoolboy Q made the call to J. Cole's flip phone. Either way, Kendrick really did not like the big
Cole would have got his shit beat in.
To this rap fairy tale. He did not want to be involved in First-Person Shooter, the single on their little friendship tape. Kendrick said, F that, it ain't the big 3, it's Big Me. Then of course J. Cole would infamously reply, or really apologize.
And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I got to keep it 100 with y'all, right? In my spirit of trying to, like,
the people was trying to tell him not to do it too, and he still did it. He was scared, dude.
I feel
that nigga was, he feared this man. The fuck just flew out my mouth. He feared that nigga though. How do you fear a human being, bro? If you lose, oh well, bruh. Take your loss like a nigga. He was afraid of that nigga, bro. God damn, Cole.
Spiritually feel bad on me. I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone?
The message was loud and clear that he should bow out
put that on your
before he got caught in the lethal
fucking concert?
Go ride your bike, J. Cole, because this has gotten nasty. I'm talking about babies with best friends, Drake Steen allegations. The pot has boiled over, my people. I think a lot of people knew going into this that Drake would be fighting an uphill battle. Yes, he's obviously the more popular artist, but he also has a lot more haters. And when it comes to Kendrick, everything about his career has been so masterfully crafted and planned that you know he was gonna come into
because he just got the right audience. He just know how to fuck. He got the old head audience, bro. He got the black activist audience, bro. They ain't never gonna let up on that nigga Drake, bro. Kendrick got the right audience for dissing people, bro. No matter what, everybody gonna be behind that nigga just because he's a fucking activist, bro. I'm not even bullshitting. I'm saying, like, nobody in this fucking, like, all these fans out here that was listening to this goddamn back and forth beef, bro, I swear, bro, niggas was just hating at times, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Drake was saying some shit too, bro. But nobody gave a fuck. And I feel like that's kind of like biased, bro. Because everybody just wanted Drake to lose anyway. But, I mean, he did lose, but, I mean, I feel like he was swinging, too. He was still hitting. It wasn't no Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. It was more like, it was more like a good fight.
Drake, on the other hand, seems more sporadic, more all over the place. He's had more scandals. It's
maybe
like
Raleigh
Drake has been
Romero
living out
and
boyish fantasy
Javante.
after boyish fantasy,
Still got his ass
changing
knocked
identities every year for the last decade.
What happened today, baby? What happened to Kyrie today, baby?
I did what Kobe did in Game 7 against the Celtics.
Not to say that either one is coming out of this beef squeaky clean smelling like roses, because like I said, it's gotten nasty. But Kendrick came out and straight up punched Drake in the face with this song Euphoria. Then he baited him with the timestamp song, knocked him down on the canvas with Meet the Grams after Drake thought he had a good round, and then Not Like Us is just Kendrick dancing on his grave. And don't get me wrong, guys, Drake's Family Matters diss was great, but so was Takeover by Jay-Z. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good it was because Kendrick immediately buried it with some scathing accusations a mere 20 minutes after it dropped. I bet Drake thought he could finally lay back at the end of the night and it'd all be sweet, probably start again all loaded up, placed a couple of bets, and then Kendrick came in swinging and attacked his family and reputation on one track, comparing the man to the...
Get in the ring with me, Kendrick, bitch ass nigga. What you did to my GOAT is not right, bro. He ain't my GOAT no more because, you know, you feel me, but come on, man. Get in the ring with me, bitch.
Likes of Weinstein and Karl Malone, to name a few. And with Drake's long history of questionable activity with minors,
crazy, bro.
People began resurfacing a ton of clips and pictures and strange tweets.
Man.
Just watch as a 14 to 15-year-old Millie Bobby Brown explains her relationship with the then 32-year-old Drake and how they met.
I met Drake in an Australian hotel. I was touring, and he was touring too, and honestly, his managers just came up to my dad and said, Drake loves the show, come to his show tonight. And I was like, are you joking me? Drake? He wants to see me? And I was like, okay, we're going. So I got my outfit prepared, I went there, and he was such a fanboy, and I was such a fangirl that and honestly, we text all the time now. He helps me with everything, like just life lessons, and we went to dinner afterwards, and we had dinner the next day, and then we met in Sydney.
I don't know about y'all, but that's some weird shit to me for a 32-year-old man to want to wine and dine a 14-year-old inviting her to his shows. And then to be straight up texting her like direct communication is even more out of pocket, but it somehow gets worse.
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, I miss you so much. I was like, I miss you more.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful.
What the fuck? Drake! No, Drizzy bitch. What the fuck are we talking about, bro? It's like every day, bro, shit just get worse. Shit just get worse, nigga. Are you fucking serious? Did you just hear what he said?
I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
Look, listen to this bitch. Listen what he said.
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's
Are
great.
you
He's
fucking
wonderful. I
serious?
love
You
him.
heard that shit? About niggas? He's 39. Bro, why is she texting him about niggas? Nigga, answer me! No, what the fuck? Oh my gosh. I just be trying to listen to his music, man. But like, it get worse every day. Like, I can't listen to it no more. How can I support this? Why did she feel like it was okay to say this on national television? He helps me out with boys? Bro, he's not your father, bro. He's not your father. Come on, Drake.
You know, That stays in the text messages.
Got your ass.
I mean, seriously, what the hell was that? I mean, to be fair, both of these guys have alleged some absolutely disgusting things against each other, and so far, neither of them has really shown any evidence. And I do feel like if someone could still come forward with proof of what they say, I think that would automatically give them the W and make the other person look really foolish.
Yeah, all this nigga Drake had to say, all he had to say to knock out these allegations was, I'm too famous. Bitch! Are you fucking crazy? You're too famous? This nigga was famous? I don't know about too famous, but he was famous. And then look. Like, bro, come on, bruh. I don't get niggas that be having so much money, all this power, all this fame. You wanna go fuck on a little bitch. Oh, not little bitch, my bad. But on a little ass kid. Who does that? God damn Drizzy Drake.
Piece of shit.
That
What's
freak
this?
ass nigga, bro.
Do you guys realize that Kendrick got him to take the bait 3 different times? First with the Like That single,
Okay,
he
so
knew
this
that
nigga's a
Drake's
Kendrick
ego
fan.
could not handle hearing It's Just Big Me. Kendrick knew that record was also hot enough to get Future in the mix, and that it would climb to the charts quickly, which is already him beating Drake at his own numbers game. Then of course he scared J. Cole so much he left the lobby. Then Drake responds by calling Kendrick a midget with small feet, while also mentioning his wife Whitney by name. Still, people like the record. Of course, they clowned Kendrick. He then waited a few weeks to plan out his response and dropped the Euphoria record, where for the first time ever he would call Drake out by name. This song was really him showing off his entire range, people really loved it, and it was making quite the buzz on social media, which is once again Drake's game. And so Drake takes a couple of days, which people force DJ Academics to count, and he eventually comes through with a long response where he chooses
But that's
to address
bullshit
several
though.
people like
Nigga, like he got an answer right after him when fucking Kendrick took weeks to answer? The fuck? I mean, I ain't defending this nigga, but come on, man. Like, can we play fair? This nigga damn near like fucking LeBron, bro, and y'all niggas just hating. I mean, but like, you know, he got the allegations on him now, but fuck. Damn, bro, like, fuck. Nigga got to respond right after him when this nigga took weeks. Man,
Rick Ross and A$AP Rocky. But of course the main person that people cared about him addressing was Kendrick. Well, Drake ended up calling him out for beating on his wife, and also claimed that she cheated on Kendrick and had a baby with his right-hand man, Dave Free. Drake even went out and got the Good
That is
Kid,
so
Mad
crazy.
City
That
band
shit
just
real,
to crush
bro.
it for his music video. But here is where Kendrick actually trapped him in the corner, because only 20 minutes later he would release Meet the Grams, stomping all over Drake's actually very good record where he rapped really well. I'm talking about him and his whole family catching heat, and his friends being called out as a group of bad people who prey on vulnerable women.
Damn.
Also claiming that Drake apparently has an 11-year-old daughter, just like when Pusha T forced Drake to reveal his son.
I'm kind of realizing maybe there's a reason why his fucking symbol is an owl, bruh. Is it because, you know, the nighttime and shit, you know, these niggas be coming out as creeps, man, at the nighttime. They some night owls, but they don't go to sleep at night. That's where they find the shotties. Don't come from me. I ain't say nothing. Just saying.
And at first, Drake would once again respond on his Instagram page saying that he needs to see this 11-year-old daughter of his. Either way, the damage had already been done. Drake fans were scrambling for answers, and then of course the following morning we would get the kill shot that had people dancing to Kendrick straight up calling him a PDF file. Then the next day, Drake of course releases From the Heart 6, a play on the popular Kendrick Lamar series of songs, and this response started out somewhat strong, but it quickly derailed.
I am a war general seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals honored in decoration.
This man was ready for battle.
We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or destination, but you so thirsty you're not concerned with
Nigga, did you just put an AI Drake over the real Drake? What the fuck? Like, what sense does that even make? Why ain't you just read it out yourself? What the fuck? Nigga, you ain't want to get copyrighted. Why ain't you just read it? This nigga just put an AI Drake over a real Drake. He said the words, bro. Why do you put a fake Drake over him? What? What the hell? I ain't never seen no shit like that. Why didn't you just read it? This nigga put an AI Drake over this.
Investigation.
So he's saying that Kendrick is full of shit, as are his allegations, and that they tricked his ass and he took the bait.
I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all the allegations?
The allegations he's talking about are the same. That Kendrick's wife cheated and had a child with his
Why
friend,
hasn't
and that
she
Kendrick
said
got
nothing
in
about
trouble
that
for
shit,
putting
though?
hands on his wife.
You feel me?
With people claiming that he hired a media team to make the story disappear. This is what Kendrick had to say about it back in an old Breakfast Club interview.
There was a shocking story about you, and I was like, there's no way this is true.
Yeah.
When they said you were in Vegas and you beat some guy bloody and you did something to some female.
Yeah.
And they said they had evidence and all of this, and then I never heard anything about it again.
Yeah, because it's foolishness. That's the most ignorant stuff I've ever heard made up on
I was like,
on
Kendrick
my
did that?
name.
I doubt it.
And, you know, that person, whoever made that up, owes an apology. Not to me, but to women that actually go out there and get abused.
Because I was like, I'm sure if that happened, there'd have been a police report. You would have been arrested.
That's foolishness. That's ignorant.
Dave leaving heart emojis under pics of the child. Speaking of
That's a
anything
black
with
card,
the
don't
child,
count.
let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit that I expected.
Dude,
Like, why would you expect that? Why would you think Kendrick would be on his Chris Hansen? I don't know, it's just weird to me that he thought someone would accuse him of being a creep.
My mom came over today and I was like, mother, I. Oh, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got did.
Like, what the f is this dude talking about? He's making light of sexual... He then goes on to claim this is why Kendrick is calling him a predator.
Oh, me. I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions.
Nigga, we heard
your father
this.
leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. This why these
nigga playing the
foul
whole
raps
song.
and shit you so obsessed with. It's so excessive.
Continuing to make fun of him several times over the course of this song for getting violated as a child.
Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting.
Which didn't even happen, by the way,
That's
at least
wild.
according to the song that Drake is referencing here. Kendrick does have a record on his last album.
Look,
Mr.
you see
Morale
how
and the
you see how he said which didn't even happen, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Come on, you don't know that. What the fuck? You don't know that. So why are you being biased? This nigga is definitely like you. This is why you can't be a commentary page. No, let me chill out. Let me chill out. Yeah, no, this is a good video for sure. But like, bro, come on, nigga. You're being a little biased. It's crazy.
Drake is referencing here. Kendrick does have a record on his last album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, called Mother I Sober. It is the climax of the soundtrack, the song the whole album really builds up to. Mr. Morale in general is a serious record that covers a lot of sensitive topics. In the song, Kendrick tells that one of his cousins was violating people in his family, and his mother questioned him whether he had been violated himself.
Family ties, they accused my cousin. Did he touch you, Kendrick? Never lied, but no one believed me when I said he didn't.
Kendrick explicitly states here that he was not touched, and the real message is that his mother was paranoid and thought there was no way it could not have happened due to trauma from her past where she was violated herself. Drake not only misinterprets this lyric, but also uses it as some sort of own. Like, read the room, dude, look what you're being accused of. And then more cringe ensues because I've never heard anyone have to rap about not being a predator. I mean, the fact that Kendrick backed him into that corner and put him on the defense
can't do nothing about
is
that,
monumental in why he's winning this battle.
Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was f***ing young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for that shit you just suggested.
Which is just an insane thing to say, considering
like, why would
the
you
more
say that?
powerful and famous you are, the more you can get away with this nasty shit.
Literally.
Look at the countless examples of weirdos.
This nigga D fucking white little niggas every day. And you talking about you can't do it. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. We know you a world leader, nigga. Stop that shit, boy. Fucking on these little ass girls, boy. I know you is, bruh. Stop all that lying. Damn.
Industry.
Drake is not a name that you gonna see on no offender list.
No, it would be Aubrey Graham.
Only f***ing with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never looked twice.
Drake. I know. It would be Aubrey Drake Graham. Bitch. Actually, nigga, get it right. Aubrey Drake Graham, nigga. Because Drake is his... Is Drake his middle name? It would be Aubrey Drake Graham, nigga.
No teenager.
And people called this a guilty conscience coming to light, as Kendrick
Yeah,
had never
he
named
never
dropped
said
Millie
shit
Bobby
about
Brown
that.
or said stranger
crazy
things or
for
any
that, bro.
allusion to this being who he was exactly talking about when it came to a minor. Obviously, the Drake being a creep rumor started back when she said they were close and texting when she was only 14, as I showed you earlier. Personally, I don't think
They
any
was texting
father
when
should
she was
be comfortable
14?
with their teenage daughter being in direct contact with someone 17 years older
What
than
the
herself.
fuck?
And there's several other instances where Drake is seen being quite peculiar with young women, but obviously nothing concrete. The rest of Drake's diss just consists of the same things he said in his Family Matters record. He also spends a minute going into a spoken word, which is just really bad. To me, this better not be the end of the battle for Drake, because this record was weak. I mean, he had no choice but to more or less defend himself, but this was bad. I mean, Drake fans everywhere dropped to their knees after hearing this one. Because at least in the court of public opinion, Drake has already been crowned the loser, which is a position we've never seen him in before.
Ever.
And the craziest thing
Shit's
about
sad.
this beef to me is that Drake is the one who actually welcomed Kendrick into the game back
He
in
did.
the early 2010s, as he gave him that major placement on his album Take Care. And it really is crazy to me how prophetic that song now is. Okay, so the song is called Buried Alive, and it's about Kendrick learning about and adjusting to fame through the lens of Drake walking him through the industry door.
I'm in the matter of man, arm wrestling hands. I was dope when I said the music business was
I didn't
all
even know
I
he was
needed.
on this album,
When I
to be
got, I
honest.
was greeted by an alien that said last year that she slept with a Canadian that gave him an addiction that'd keep him in Mercedes-Benz.
Here he's already talking about Drake and his lust for material possession and women. This person who greets him probably wants Kendrick to follow a similar fate.
My vice is similar. Women love when you're my type and you're winning from everything that you palm right. Put her in the Palms Hotel, Sin City, Devil in Dress, Platinum Chanel. Live the ambiance.
I don't know what the fuck any of this shit mean.
One day I would do it. So instead of a verse being read, I'ma go and get some head off the strength of my music.
Fame is making Kendrick a
I know
degenerate
what that
and turning him away from his religion. It's hard to not become a different person once your ego finally gets massaged.
Same day we say we in the area cruising in Toronto. Hit me on my cellular, I thought he was gonna sell me a false word like the rappers I know. Sat down with a few drinks located where you can't see us. A white waitress on standby when we need her.
Drake picks up Kendrick and takes him around to industry people, showing him the fast life of fame and women.
Felt like the initiation, a reality living in the matrix. We talk casually about the industry and how the women be the tastemakers for the shit he making. Then he said he was the same age as myself and didn't help cause it made me even more rude and impatient.
Kendrick now lusts for what Drake has, and is jealous because he has accomplished more at the same age. This only further pushes his envy and hunger for more fame and notoriety.
So blame it on Mr.
That's
OVOXO.
crazy, man.
The reason why
That's
I'm
like, that's something that you gotta like figure out before you like come in contact or be cool with anybody, bro. These niggas be envious, bro. These niggas be like, bro. Especially you should know automatically if you come in contact with another nigga, you know, that's in the same playing field as you, but once what you got and you way bigger than them, bro, you gotta make sure that they just try to learn and not like, you know, tear you down while they try to get themselves up. You feel me? Cause these niggas, bro. I don't be trusting niggas, bro. I really don't. I don't trust nobody in this life, huh? Because I promise you, bro, these niggas be faker than fake. And nigga, you don't even know, bro. You don't even know. They just be waiting, bro. So you gotta watch out for these jealous ass niggas that want to take you down and that want your spot. Just saying, bro. Just saying. Oh shit. Leapfrog ass nigga.
Ethan, all the vanity I know. The reason why my best friend say she love me more than life, but I live a double life, I need to let it go. The reason why the highlight was when he said you belong to the people when you outside. So dig a show full of money, full of power, full of pussy, full of fame, and bury yourself alive. then I died.
Kendrick literally just laid out the life that he could have had if he went the same direction as Drake. Because at the time, they were both still very green with wide eyes, and Drake really steered full force into fame and a lust for all things that people crave, while Kendrick really fought the temptation and stayed as humble and normal as possible. He's just always been the more calculated artist. Yes, Drake has of course been bigger. Like I said, he's the biggest pop star of our generation. But I knew when it came down to if one was gonna outthink the other, it would likely be Kendrick.
Yeah, no
I'm sure a lot
bro.
of you disagree with me. I definitely
I agree, but you still biased.
I know it's gonna be a war zone. Because I feel like this has been one of those things where almost no one is just neutral. Obviously, both men have gone really far to kind of stretch the truth in these situations. And if anyone can come forward with some undeniable, concrete proof of their allegations, that might flip this whole thing around and Drake could come back and win. But either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video.
Bro, I really hope Drake has the most hidden, secretive, deep thing in his fucking inventory that can just kill this nigga Kendrick, bro. I really hope, bro. I really hope. If not, it's raps, bro. It's raps. But, bro, I'm just hoping, bro. I know he ain't got shit else. I know he don't. But just the miracle, please, man, have something, bro. Please have something.
Video dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy, the Tan Superman.
Alright, yeah, love y'all too, man. It's been your boy. Thank yous out here, and I love you, man.